Pretty cool mill site. It's pretty big at one point. All these mines we checked out are collapsed. There's just no rock to keep things stable here. There's a lot of areas like that. Virginia City is kind of like that. There's some places actually south of South Lake Tahoe, Markleyville area. All the same. They were big at one point, but they just don't hold up to time. So they were pulling out a lot though. This is a pretty big facility. I don't know how that has not fallen over. I feel like our luck would be it'll fall over tonight since we're camping here, and then everybody's going to assume that we did it on purpose or made it fall. So yeah, we're just going to camp here. We talked about camping up on the top story of that, but the guys didn't want to go for it for whatever reason. I don't understand why. So this is where we're going to be for a little while. Yeah, so we just came up here to this area to check out the mill and camp tonight. And holy crap, where did this perfectly round sinkhole come from? So that's something we didn't see on Google Earth or anything. So I figured we'd come check it out in person. Obviously not get too close, but that's so random. You know, usually holes as a result of mining are like square, right? You got your compartments and stuff. But this is round. Just odd. You don't see something like this very often. Of course, I don't know how close I'm gonna get. I guess there's just no rock to really hold it steady, just sinking. Oh, so it undercuts. Holy crap. Very unique. Jeez. Can't see the bottom yet. So you don't want to get close, right, and have some of the undercut give away. Then you wouldn't get to see this footage because the phone would be down at the bottom. So that's something you'd kind of expect, right? Squarish. But that's just so weird. Not quite sure about how close I want to get because I know for a fact this side's undercut. I guess we can bet each other 20 bucks on who's going to go the closest. So I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I've been ordered to be the one to go the closest. So I'm like a foot away, but this side isn't undercut. So if I can zoom in, I think the lighting should change. So it's actually about 50, 60 feet down. You can see some wood there from that shaft, or that one. Crazy, unique looking freaking round hole. Nuts. Cool, unique. Moving on. This is really cool. So I think this actually is for, like, maybe they did, you know, horses and cows and stuff like that. Beautiful view. Just awesome. This is really neat. It's like an old rancher's house or stable or something like that. I'm gonna stop, look for snakes, and switch to wide. Oh man, these are the biggest sets of crickets I've seen.
Yeah, these ones are fully mature.
These are, yeah.
Yep, that's what happened.
Ooh, hantavirusy. It's probably a cool place at one point. Man, they're huge. Freaking gross. Watch them for snakes. Yeah, so this is a little stable at one point. Assuming this is maybe for the chickens here and something like that. And then you got this awesome, which I'm assuming again is a retort, but again, I don't really know about this stuff too much. I know that they heat the rock to like 430 C. It gases the mercury out and they recondense it, cool it, and as it condenses into mercury. This is like the craziest looking thing I've seen though. Unless they, I don't know, pass it. No, they don't pass the gas through it. I would think that it would go up hot and then come down and condense, but there's nothing to condense it. There's nothing to heat one pipe up and cool the other. Somebody out there has to know. But this is the most unique thing of the trip so far. Huh. So, I don't get it. So they go into one location at the bottom. It's definitely black in there. And the wood here doesn't make any sense if it was like really hot, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Still pretty neat nonetheless, even though I don't understand it. So it'd spin, okay, so it would spin on these a long way, and then this is to keep it from falling off. Take a gander inside. Wow, it's all brick lined. That's cool. See through it. One question I have, I guess, is how they heat this up. Do they just heat the chute out of it at the top or at the bottom? Like, I guess what I'm envisioning was there'd be like burners underneath the entire thing. But I don't know. This was where the motor was. I didn't even check underneath, but I'm gonna assume it's safe enough. Whoa. Comes out here and then down and below. You guys been in there yet?
Yeah, big portal.
Oh, plugged? Damn it.
Flooded.
Flooded?
That's why that tree's there. The farmer's been collecting water.
Oh, okay. So it heads down then?
No, it appears to be horizontal, but it just happens to be flooded.
Okay.
Looks to be LHD.
Ah, okay. It's pretty neat. I mean, I haven't figured it all out, but I think you just dump all the mercury.
So they were.
You figured this thing out at all?
So it looks like they were conveying it out right here.
They'd conveyor it in, I would think.
Yeah.
And then down into the top of this thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But how do they heat this up?
We were
Like-
wondering about that. What's the fuel source?
Yeah,
are
like-
they trucking in charcoal or something to roast.
And where is the heating point? I would envision like
Right.
flames underneath this whole freaking thing. I don't know.
Modern ones are gas fired.
And then
gas fired.
I thought this was being like heated somehow and condensed, but it's not. It goes down to wood. And these are common. They join the same area. So what in the hell is this
I
for?
wonder if this is an open air distillation apparatus.
But how do you heat it? How do you condense it? And why would you condense it down into wood?
Well, if you're getting liquid mercury, I guess the wood's mercury tight.
I guess.
But that's the only thing I can figure is.
Sorry, go ahead. Yes, it's strange. Although this one's different.
It's got insulation.
Yeah.
Asbestos, I'm sure.
Actually,
maybe it's not an open air thing. Maybe these are all encased in something. Well, we're clearly missing some.
yeah, we're missing some
part
stuff.
over here.
Oh, what the hell's all this? Oh, this is.
They had high voltage wire in
Yeah, and they were stripping it.
there. Yep.
That's the corrugated armor.
That's the armored stuff.
And that would make sense that it's LHD because this would be more modern. So those guys knew that shiny copper was worth more, and they spent the time to uncoil all of these. If only the tweakers would spend just as much time and creativity getting a job and getting clean. All right, well, beautiful view. Signing off. I'm gonna take a look at this portal. See what the water there is they're talking about. A lot of animals were here. You can see the tracks, but no animals now. So I'm assuming they all died from mercury poisoning. Taking the glasses off here. Oh yeah. That's not black, that's water. Damn it. It's too bad. Now we know. Got ourselves another mercury mine. I gotta say, this one, driving up to it, looks just pretty cool with the backdrop of this rock on the edge of this hill in the valley. Very cool from the outside. It's like a little archway above me. Probably should take off my glasses. It's a lot brighter in here now. Wow, okay. A lot of it's like pipe, threaded pipe. See how that's buckling under the pressure right there? That's how it splits when you split it. Kind of, I guess, would that be perpendicular to what the grains are? It's pretty much, man, it's still doing something. It's still helping, but yeah, that's gonna go. Oh wow, look at this swirly pattern. Huh. Opens up a little bit in here. Boys are already in. We typically do rights. This is cool. This is what they're after, the ore body that we're in. These are the pillars that they left. And man, they got mighty stingy with the pillars. Because that is probably the tiniest, tallest pillar I've seen before. Big room. This one goes out. Hence the light. And the tumbleweeds. But yeah, that's a cute little pillar. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's not doing much. Maybe some dynamite in this here box. Oh, just a home for some critters. And nothing. Ooh, that was an old Coke bottle. Same area. Came from that way. This stuff's so stupid. Wow, this is pretty cool. Wow, I could have swore it was going to stop. Okay, so I bet you we're back. Yeah, that's where that piece of wood is terrible. So we kind of came past the almost collapse conservator tank thing. Just like the one before, a lot of kind of Swiss cheesiness going on. Newspapers again. A lot of old school batteries. Did you guys go through the almost collapse area or around it? Oh.
Was there an around?
Yeah, I took the around. Well, you stuck to the plan of rights, which is consistent. Look at this dynamite they freaking left down in here. Yeah. 40% something. Yeah. That's pretty dried out. Gonna maybe sprinkle some on our steaks tonight. But it's like there was three whole boxes they just freaking left there. Bunch of assholes. Not safe, guys. I got a crazy statement to make, Derek. You probably won't believe it, but I may need to ask to borrow your phone. Because this bitch is pretty much dead. If possible. There's a collapse. Oh, okay.
Plug it into, let's plug it into a PD power supply. That sucker charge fast.
Okay, yeah, if you got one.
Yeah, we got one.
Oh, fuck it, I'll go. Yeah, I'll keep going. More or less just kind of, Coke, bottles. Yeah, more Swiss cheese. Going back up. Just poking around a little bit everywhere in here. Just kind of goes a million different ways. Craigmont root beer.
You don't want to touch the wall.
Yeah, that probably connects back up to where I was a minute ago. Actually, I recognize this. I think I recognize this, yeah. So I know I've been here. Oh yeah, okay. So where you go in and you make a left, it goes to this room. And then I headed right. Well, I haven't done left, this goes down. That would be normal level if we were walking level. This is down. I don't know why we have so many of these tanks. Another mini freaking pillar. It's the greedy miners sacrificing their safety. There's definitely some people hanging out in these mines.
Keep pressure going. Yeah.
Still heading down. Back around, you can see their lights. That's where they are. And then a boot. This is like a little slusher ramp, like for mining for gold. And then this goes as well. This is the Franken mine. There's a small tin for carbide. There's a large tin for carbide. Everywhere. Peace. I wonder if they were inner tubing down here. That'd be kind of cool. A lot of trash. Like fugitives from who are hanging out here long term. There's like lantern fuel and 2-liter bottles. And that goes back up as well. Wait, yeah, this is the way we came up from.
That's the way we came.
I'm getting lost already. That tiny pillar. And there's Maya. All right, we are heading out. Another one that was bigger than we expected. I guess if there weren't collapses. It's the same newspapers as the other mine. 80s. I guess what I mean is most of them are pretty big, but they're collapsed, right? This one surprisingly isn't collapsed. Right at the portal. Wow. Death Pillar Mine. That's all. It's time for our yearly shower review.
Okay.
So it looks like there's a new tent.
Yes, more privacy, larger,
Okay.
better.
I see this is the same old water heater. How's it doing?
Great. Newly designed, better flow, no scalding. I give it a 4.5 this year.
Out of 10 or out of 5?
Out of 5.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's the best so far.
Yep.
Year 3.
Yep.
Nice.
Great. Maya's improvements made vast differences.